Greg, what do we think about New York so far?
We love New York.
So Bill, first New York City race tomorrow.
First
New York City Marathon.
Yeah. Super excited, but super nervous too.
Yeah.
This is the big one.
This is the big one.
I'm trying my best.
Yeah, I like that. And
thanks to training from Run Experience.
Forrest, what are we doing this morning?
We are going for a little group run.
I know, exciting. And before that, we get to make a little special video for the launch and the announcement of our very cool little collaboration hat. What's your name again, Lori?
Lori Tanner.
Lori Tanner, that's right. And you are from Wyoming?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yep.
And how long have you been training with the Run Experience?
A year and a half. So I found you guys online and I bought the program and I was like, this is perfect.
I started running by myself
Okay.
for 6 months, and I have injured my calf.
You had injuries.
Yeah, and I started watching YouTube videos to see
Sure.
how to fix the.
Right. And you found our videos on YouTube?
Yeah, and I find Nate.
Every runner connects, they get connected in different ways. So mine was injuries and injury preventions. So I stumbled upon your webpage, which had amazing exercises and drills.
What I'm trying to tell people, to many people, one of the things, I know people who actually Ironmans.
Yeah.
And they told me, like, you know what, I don't know how you run marathons. We always get injured. And like, people, you Ironmans, you run marathons. And like, when we run Ironman, we can do it. When we just run for marathon, we can't. And like, this is the point.
Right.
You need to be well-rounded and like do like cross training.
I came to the running experience through my wife. She like tried several different programs, and I was doing it with her, and this was just one of them. Like, okay, I'll do. But then after some time, I realized that how it actually really works.
I'm Nishant. I live in Birmingham, UK.
How did you find the Run Experience?
Yeah, running experience. I'm following your videos from quite some time, like roughly 2 years. Initially, your videos were like very primitive, but slowly I have seen the quality of the videos are going up. I think we are putting a lot of effort to make it work. And basically, it's like filming quality of video and session and the way you present has gone up. Thank you. So that is like quite good, and you're helping me.
What's been your experience so far, like with the training club? What have you used? What's been helpful?
Yeah, most of it injury prevention and all of the weekly kind of workouts,
Right.
and just trying to get stronger.
All right.
So, success?
Success. Freezing, but other than that.
We're just leaving our Central Park meetup. Jeff, what'd you think? But so fun. We got to see people from Germany, from London, all across the West Coast.
Yep.
I think Ecuador was in there as well.
Peru.
And we did a big warm-up together. We ran around. And what are we doing next?
We're going to head to the expo.
Oh, yeah.
And check it out. I think it's going to be as busy as ever. And we're going to say hi to some of our friends out there. Go through a full experience.
So we'll see you guys at the expo. All right, Javits Center.
We're here. We're back. We're back.
Is it a hard J or a soft J?
Javits.
Javits. Let's go find out. So, every year we do something different, and this crazy guy has figured out.
We're a little more official every year.
Microphone together. So we're going to be interviewing a bunch of runners with our all. Look how official ourselves are.
That's right. Look, we got our matching. I got to take my jacket off.
I know, right?
We're matching.
So we're going inside. It will welcome you.
It will inspire you.
It will inspire.
I am inspired by this place.
It's
I
amazing.
would love to be. I wish we could be at the start.
But we're just gonna see the whole experience, like from picking up your bib to seeing what the our expo friends. It's like summer camp, man.
I know.
It's like go to see everyone.
All of our old friends in the expo.
you from?
I come from Spain, from Barcelona.
What made you want to come to New York to run the marathon?
It's, let's say, it's the best marathon in the world. So I run all around the countries, Europe, and the marathon New York is the best one.
What's your name and where are you from?
I'm Kristen. I'm from New York City.
And running tomorrow?
Yes, it's my first marathon.
Very exciting. What made you want New York City to be your first marathon you run?
Well, I've been in the city for 10 years, so I feel like it's a exciting one to run. Everyone says it's one of the best ones, so it's a good place to start.
So my name is Giorgio Senaldi. I'm Italian, but I live in New Jersey.
Wow, and you're running tomorrow?
Yes, I'm running with Team for Kids.
Is this your first marathon? Is this your 10th?
This is marathon number 3 for me. It will be number 3. I started running this year.
Wow, so you've done 3 marathons this year?
Number 3 for 2019.
So my name is Jackie Moore. I'm on Instagram as Runner Jackie, and that's Runner, and Jackie's Jacqui. And I was the fastest Jamaican at the Berlin Marathon this year.
You know, you came up to us earlier, like how long have you been following the Run Experience?
I think I've been following you for about 2 years or so. So I think I signed up for one of your strength programs because I've ran 5 marathons now, and I think I signed up when it was going to be my 4th marathon. Yeah, it would have been for London, and my hips aren't stable, so I had to do some hip stability. So definitely follow that program and sign up to that, because it is really important in the first 4 weeks, I would say, of any marathon training program, and that's based on like an 18 to 20 week program, that you do actually get your muscles strong and stable, because especially if you're going to load on the training, you're putting your body under too much stress. So if there are any small imperfections over the training cycle, they're just going to get aggravated more. And when you're marathon training, the most important thing is being able to get to the start line. And as I say, I've done 5 marathons now, and I've trained for all of them with groups, and I've seen many people that have had to defer and aren't able to get to the start line. And I'm lucky that I'm able to do it, and it is because I have consistently maintained the weight training throughout every stage of my marathon training journeys.
My name is Akila Lane, and I'm from Helena, Montana.
What's it like for you so far to be in New York City?
I love it. It's so invigorating and vibrant, and everyone's super nice.
What made you want to run the New York City Marathon?
I don't know. I just ran my first marathon less than a year ago, and I love New York, so I thought I'll just go for it.
What's your name and where are you from?
I'm Mike. I'm from Pasadena.
All right, so California. Are you running tomorrow?
Yes, I am.
And is this your first marathon? Have you done multiple marathons before?
I've done a few marathons, but first New York City Marathon.
How long have you been following us? And was you said on Instagram or on YouTube?
Yeah, I've been following you guys maybe about a year or so, I think. Yeah.
What would you say to other runners who don't necessarily know who we are, like kind of like what we're about?
A lot of good tips. Yeah, I check. I follow the Instagram feed. It will link me over to YouTube to get some of those tips on various stretches and exercises, strength training. Yeah, so it's very helpful. Thank you.
Hi, let's start with your name and where you're from.
Sherilyn Victorio. I am from San Ramon, California, East Bay.
Woo! And are you running tomorrow?
I am running tomorrow. Yes, my first New York Marathon.
We're trying to ask and get a sense of like what is up with New York? Why is this such an exciting race? Why are people so fired up to be here? Like, what's your experiences like so far coming from the West Coast?
I have loved it. I've heard only great things about the New York Marathon. It was one of the first marathons I tried to get into. I've tried to get into for 6 years through the lottery, and finally got in through doing the Strava Marathon last year, and we're here this year.
What would you say to other runners who haven't necessarily heard about the Run Experience? Like, what would you say to them? Or like what, like kind of what we are, who we are, and what we're about.
I think it's a great community, and I think you have awesome tips about injury prevention. I think that's a great topic to get into and to support in running, because I did not do that in the beginning when I started running.
Why New York? What makes this such a interesting, exciting, special marathon?
As a runner, this is like this is the pinnacle of the marathon. This is on every marathon runner's bucket list. So trying to get here, we've entering the lottery year after year after year, and finally get in. It's an awesome experience. We can't wait to run it.
What makes this place so special?
For me, and what I tell people, it's the entire experience. First, it's in New York City, which is a place unlike any other. But when you come here, I mean, you see the energy in the expo, and the parade and the fireworks, the Parade of Nations and the fireworks. First I thought, it's a little bit hokey, but I'm going to go because I was staying near there. I am so glad I went to that. What other marathon does a night like that? And so inclusive of people and celebrates everybody and running, and then the fireworks, and then the race. I mean, the race is cool. You just can't deny it. Even in the rain, it was a great experience.
We came, we saw,
We've talked to a lot of people. Tried a lot of things. We're doing all the things you're not supposed to do during a race, which is just exhaust yourself.
Yeah, stay on your feet all day long.
But good thing we're not racing, we're just...
Cool. I live in the Bangkok, Thailand.
Okay.
Yes. I will follow your Facebook and text Facebook.
Yeah,
you have
thank
made a good thing for the runner around the world. You're teaching
Appreciate
about the run faster, run corrective. Yes. I am
This is
the
great,
running
man.
insider from Bangkok, Thailand.
We are at Akudo Sushi, which is not sushi, it's actually ramen. Which you came last year because this place is so highly rated. Yesterday we had we had dinner at I want to say the Tipsy Pig, what's it called? The Spotted Pig, which is also famous in the West
We're
Village.
getting some really good, epic...
If you're in New York, you gotta do the food right.
You gotta run hard, you gotta eat well. And it's a little chilly out, so ramen is just...
Perfect.
It's gonna hit the spot.
I don't even know what this stuff is. I hope for the hot ones, I like the hot ones.
What's your name and where are you from?
Sure, my name's Beth Smith. I'm from Burlingame, California, and this is my first marathon.
The other thing I wanted to ask was how long you've known about the run experience or been following us?
I've probably been following you guys for a couple years, and I saw you here at the bar, and I just wanted to say thanks, right? Because it's all of these strength exercises that we do when we're not running that keeps us healthy to keep running.
That's so cool. And what would you say to other runners, who've never heard about the run experience before? How would you describe it?
I would describe it as just thoughtful, practical advice for runners of just exercises we can do to stay healthy.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much. I'm excited for ramen. I bet you are too.
Yeah.
And go get them tomorrow.
All right, thanks.
20 miles and beyond.
Yes, exactly. All right, thanks.
New York is rad. We love New York. I have always loved our trip to New York. I mean, this is our third or fourth year?
It is. This is, I think so. And just walking around the city, being in Central Park, connecting with runners, being at the Javits.
We got to meet some of our runners, but also we got to meet Mario. If you guys haven't checked out the video for Mario, we'll put it up right here.
Yeah.
Talking about all the different professional athletes who are looking to win in the next 24 hours.
Yeah. And then tomorrow we're going to be out on Central Park live streaming this sucker, so you guys can go see it too.
Many hours of live streaming, us in front of the crowd. You can see everybody go by. It'll be great.
You know what this is? This is my ramen. My belly.
Yeah.
Gotta go digest
Get the
this
numbers and what your runners are wearing, and then let us know so we can find them in the course. As you're running past mile 21 will be the top of the park, Central Park. So we'll see you guys tomorrow.